Good evening tonight. You are welcome here. Governor Ezioku is my name. Son of the great Shunammite. And if you are here tonight listening to me, God of the Shunammite bless you tonight. I know it is late, but I have to be here. Now, tonight, I have to caption this live broadcast that you may know where I am going. First, I want to say welcome to the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Grand Commander, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Sir, you are highly welcome. Thank you for visiting Nigeria again. I repeat, thank you for visiting Nigeria again. You've tried. This year, you've just visited Nigeria again. And out of 365 days, we've spent about 17 days in 2026. You're welcome, Mr. President. 16 days has just gone. Just like that. But Mr. President, I want to remind you that if you are working for me and you are absent from job for 17 days, you'll be sacked. Because you've done nothing in 2026. You've done nothing. You've made less or lesser or nothing for us in 2026. Tonight I will be talking about politics, Nigerian politics, but I want to talk politics from Ngokbala. Then I'll get to states, get to our nation at large, and then move to Africa. But all of these things will be done in less than a few minutes. First, ordinarily by today that Mr. President just returned into the country, the governor of Imo State, if not for social media, the junketing governor of Imo State would have been at the airport today to receive Mr. President. That's his job. Eye service. When the roads in Ngokbala are all on bad condition, this president has done nothing for us. This governor equally has done zero for the people of Ngokbala. He only goes about gathering SAs. Some of these SAs you see from Ngokbala extraction, they are suffering even more than a bus driver. I know what I'm saying. No commissioner in Ngokbala can be proud of tomorrow morning, can be proud on Monday morning, go out and pay his or her daughter's school fees 100% and get a chilled coke and drink. They don't have such money. And I'm not mocking them. I hear from Ngokbala local government where there are no roads to the council headquarters. A local government that receives 450 million naira allocation at the end of every 30 days. Nothing to write home about it. When you see anybody flog his chest and tell you that he's a leader from Ngokbala, look at him with two eyes. Number one, this person might be a pretender. Secondly, he might be a thief. This is not talking down on my people. I'm telling you what I know. And they have gone so far to possess the mind of the people. Today I felt bad. I wanted to rubbish one Ngobala person. But when I remember this family, remember this dear wife, I respected myself. I just had to ignore the idiots.
Some people are going to churches.
People are terrible these days. People are terrible. Because of politics, people are terrible. If you see what people support because of stipends they will get from politicians, you will go mad. If this is a business or if this is a journey, I've done it for a long time and I understand what is going on. From Olakwo to Umuneke to Nkwala Market, the road is the worst road in Africa as I speak to you. That road, if you are watching me here, share to all Ngopala platform. Kaile ma wa people ma hage weta sense. Because Nkobele pofutra no wele ni ona abudo zuzuwe, brain ya poor. They will never remember again the well-thinking pattern of human. Or anyone, uncle Yabu SA to the governor. Your uncle is an SA to the governor. Your mom is at the hospital and he cannot do anything about it. He doesn't have money. It is not his fault. I will be here, you will keep complaining.
If you are a pastor and you collect somebody's land, the person out of
Just imagine Uganda election. Just Uganda election today. So the Inspector General of Police was bold today. The Electoral Commission was bold to announce that Museveni, the same man that has ruled them for 30-something years, for over 40 years, they announced that the man has won again. A Shabani, an ancestor, is ruling Uganda. Somebody is comfortable about it. When the military over there rises tomorrow and take over power, Nigerian president will be here giving order. Flying jet. That was how they wanted to fly jet to Benin. I mean, yes, to Benin Republic. They went and landed in Burkina Faso, uninvited. You want to go to Aba and you landed yourself in Lagos. If you know what these our people are doing, some of them are more worse than the devil himself. I'm teaching you all of these things. I just need you to hear my background. I always teach you from the altars of the Shanamites. And tonight, let me off the music that you may be able to hear me. The worst governor ever is the governor of Imo State. If not for social media, the way we strangled him on the social media, he would have been at the airport today to receive Mr. President. I'm not afraid of saying the truth too. Not just be rest assured that I'm not afraid of. If I want to talk to your boss, I will talk to your boss directly. I don't need those cookies to respond to me. So if all of them now joins APC, if Alex Oti joins APC now, and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu gets re-elected, what will become of these governors now that must have joined the ship? What will they do? Definitely they will start fighting themselves after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The best performing governor in Nigeria today is the governor of Abia State. When my governor went and visited him, I believe he should be questioning himself. What am I doing? The governor that is repenting road with Julius Berger. And the acting governor of Imo State is working with Aboki Construction Company. Ndi Imo State abrono. From the time of Owele Rucha Sokorocha, nothing to remember about him. It's only Uche Wonsuna that is fronting up and down. And I'm not against the young man. Ask these people. Ask these people, where are they taking all these monies to? Anybody you see supporting evil, that person is a potential animal. Just that he wears the skin of human and does not reason like human being. And then Gopala man will be stand before the governor, he'll be talking about his belly. And he can't talk about the bad roads in Ngopal. Then the people they are punishing with those bad roads are so comfortable with it. They can't even complain. I don't know about your place. I don't know what they are doing. I don't know what they are thinking. Africa. Few days ago, I was sharing an idea with my brothers and I said, what is even the need of doing politics in Nigeria? Because the system will corrupt you. The system in this country, if you don't take time, it will corrupt you. Even those around you will be telling you to pretend, now maintain, now let's get there first. When you get there, the situation, the corruption in the system swallows you. The former governor of Rivers State wants to be in charge of everything. Maybe you don't understand. And he's busy going about now for campaign, claiming he's going about for solidarity or for thank you to or thereabout. Those things are bunkum and nonsense. He's busy. He's about introducing his own son. Their sons will rule you. Their children will govern you. The only person they trust is their own children, not even you. That's why they need to bend you to oath. Somebody will tell you that he has been in politics since 17 years or 18 years, and your life is you still look like Onya Bakara. You still look wretched. Nothing good can come out of your brain. That is why I don't know why our people that live abroad, how do you manage to talk with these politicians when they come overseas? Do they close their eyes when they walk on the road? I'm beginning to believe that no politician in Nigeria wishes you the best. Just like General Olusegun Obasanjo transacted his business with MTN. Till today, his 10th generation will never be poor. The governor of Imo State is doing the same thing with the current electricity company that just entered Imo State. Forever, till 25 years coming. Till his 4th or 5th generation. These deals are sealed for 100 years. You, Okoko, don't know that these guys, they have secured future for their children. I'm at the center of information. Oh. I get everything that happens and I decided to quit. I decided not to be talking. I decided not to be poke-nosing into people's private affairs. Even to the public ones, I ignored. Has anything ever changed? I want you to look at yourself very, very well. The roads they are reconstructing now. What happened to the original companies that constructed it? What was the agreement and why did they use substandard materials to construct those roads? That didn't last from the time of Owerri and Sokrocha. No probe, nothing. These are the same beds. They flux together. And you think any politician cares about your community? You think all of these people cares about you? It's quite unfortunate that I find myself in this kind of cycle. Because there are no other means you can smell political power to show people what you can do. Except through the same corrupt means. Which is so painful. If you have conscience, the thing will be disturbing your mind because so many things you will swallow. Ordinarily, you should return slap if somebody says those kind of things to you. You should be able to rain slaps on that person. This thing is not a good business. A business you keep pretending for the rest of your life. Politicians are not rich. They are poor people. If they go out of power, they don't want to stay away from power because the corruption, fear of what they have committed. No politician can travel to his village and spend 1 week without security. If you like, gather the whole youth in the village, give all of them machete. They can't be there. Why is it that if you withdraw police from them, they will start complaining? Did you see any of them withdraw security? Even after Mr. President must have made an announcement, he's aware. Nobody withdrew security from them. They still move about with their mopo, DSS, SSS and everything. They move about with them. What they do is, they don't show them on camera anymore. They don't show them on camera anymore. So, the president cannot give a sincere order and it will be obeyed. There is no democracy in your country. There is no democracy because as I speak to you, the Senate President must obey. Do you know why the Senate President cannot disobey Mr. President? It was the lies of Governor Nyesenwike, the current FCT minister, and the governor of Rivers State. I quote him as the current governor of Rivers State, whether you like it or not. Through crooked means, they want to still govern their state. When they assumed office, so nobody fell on them as a godfather. But they don't care how bad the Rivers people feel. Do you know those people you see that gather to cheer them up, to cheer him up anywhere he goes? These are paid or rented crowd. Pick 2 or 3 videos. Watch those on the podiums with him. You will see the same face you saw on the other side. You will see it in another side. They will threaten you with a rented crowd. I saw where somebody commented and said that Governor Fubara should go and beg Wike. And I was laughing. Why? How? Where are these people taking monies to? Do you know around Mommy B? I am open tonight and raw. Around Mommy B. Around Mommy B here in Elekaya Stadium Road. There's a massive property there owned by Governor Nyesenwike. Julius Beggars are there. Julius Beggar is there. They are doing construction, massive construction as I speak to you there. Port Harcourt Mall, who owns it? The one in Ordinance, who owns it? The one around Biwak before Ayamakara, who owns it? The yard where they chased people out of Ayamakara, that property is worth more than 4 billion. Who owns it? These are your leaders. These are your role models. These are the people you want. The governor of Imo State is busy swallowing a location that belongs to Ngobala. He's busy swallowing it, making it. And our brothers around him as commissioners, as SAs. The current Olodo, retired Olosho, who is at the council headquarters as the chairperson, cannot even, she doesn't have a say. This live broadcast, I'm saying it, to do your worst. Hyper City. Thank you, my brother Charles. You know about these things. These guys, they've acquired properties for their 5th generations. And you are there. Yours is when they gather you. I pity those kangaroos, those adakas that comes out anywhere Nyesenwike goes. You see all of them, they will come there, gather. This is how my former Senator Samuel Ayaun, destroyed his political career while hiding under Nyesenwike, and all of us we are warning, sir, this is wrong. His followers in Ngobala, go and look at their faces, all of them, even if they talk on Ngobala platform, even in their own kindred, people tell them, shut up. You won't hear their cry because you are far now. All of you, if you believe in any politician, including me, you are finished. I did not exclude myself. Any day you see me assume office, don't believe in me until I deliver. Even if I deliver, look at it very, very well. A lot of scams are going on. The worst organization or the worst place to belong to as of today is when you are the State House of Assembly in Imo State. A State Assembly member that cannot question the governor. A rubber stamp State Assembly member. That's why when I talk and people tell me, why do you insult your State Assembly? I say, shut up. Even the person at the Federal House of Representatives, the person that security from Zion killed, by them, my village, that young boy. You know they've not buried that boy. The Federal House of Representative member went there and gave the mother bag of rice and gave her 100,000 naira till today. The boy is still at the mortuary, the mom is still suffering. You tell me it will be better for these people. He just played his shenanigan attitude on the woman. Do you know why you will not hear those things on social media? I have been told by the community, the villagers, I've been briefed about this for a long time. I decided to keep quiet because the Federal House of Representative member is a member of Zion and will never say the truth. That's why he's shrinking down. That's why he's shrinking down. The day I will talk to him, I will embarrass him in the open like this. Jail, more police. Because in Hedoroga Nime, but I want you to go to America. If you look at him, stand people that works with him, all of them around him, you look at all of them to be mushrooms. These are bunch of umatro. Then 50,000. I pity anybody who associates himself to such thing. Why would you be a graduate? You went to school. You graduated. Instead of you to go and search for a job, the best job they could give to you in your own father's land is media aid. And at the end of the month, they give you 70,000. And you're comfortable with that. Buy a recharge card. Subscribe your phone 2 times and subscribe your DSTV. Then tell me how much you have left. Media aid to a politician. Both the smaller politician amongst them, the smaller one, hence he is out of job, he's finished. They don't also invest. Wike's son will rule you. Abia State, the formal, in case you don't know, in case you've not heard this before, there's a man they call Ikuku. I don't want to call his real name in case of court. He was a direct son to the former governor of Abia State. Not Ibazu. The one before Ibazu. I don't want to call him. While his father left office, he got elected into office and he became the speaker because that was the agreement. The governor needs to obey it. The man became the speaker of the State House of Assembly. Today he's still in politics. Why? Because his father paved the way. I'll give you a word of prophecy. Say Tinubu will become governor the same time. This young man will become governor the same time in Nigeria. Who will elect them? You. You listening to me. You and your fathers and your mothers will elect people. Children of your slave masters will become your own masters tomorrow. They become your slave masters tomorrow. You know why? Because you don't care about liberation. Your minds don't want to be liberated. That's why Nnamdi Kanu is where he is right now. That's why each and every one of us who can even speak the truth, our lives are in danger. But one thing that gives me the confidence I operate with is this. You can never seize the small still voice of truth. If you dare try it, you pay for it. Nobody cares about the truth in Africa. Nobody. In your street where you stay. I should have shown you something around this area. I always leave the city, walk into a quiet place, and at the holiest of the holiest, that's where I preach this message from. If I had known, I would have made a short video before I drove into this place to show you something. A property owned by one man. And you and I knows that by true legitimacy, this guy, this politician he doesn't have level. See, to fake many things around many of you, they're very easy. That's why I was telling my younger brother today, I said, don't be moved by the things you see. Be moved by the things you want to actualize genuinely. Let me shock you. To hire a Prado Jeep in Nigeria, are you aware that to hire a Prado Jeep or latest Land Cruiser, you know that to hire it per day is about 180, 200,000. Are you aware? If you need security, it shouldn't be more than 50,000 per day. So these politicians, when they want to visit home, because they call him honorable, nobody picks money from the sky. All of us are hustlers, including that yeye politician in your village. All of them are struggling. The member representing my constituency at the Federal House of Representatives was a poor and hungry man before he got there. It was the wave of P2B that delivered him whom he is today. He was in Northeast Development Commission or thereabout. Even the Ochitara Aja, because by the time he paid his hotel bills and all that, Obaraka nkete we nata. Today, you're selling your career. If he gives you money, you make all of people know you bribe. That's what qualifies you as a fool. And I'm highly disappointed in some youths. Just imagine. Somebody stole something from your mother's kitchen, and the person is just dashing you a little of it, and you're saying, thank you, ma, thank you, sir. Why? I was asking, why will I bow to somebody who doesn't have value or level? So because somebody came in with 2 Prado, do you know that tomorrow morning I can move 2 Prados with security to anywhere I want to? Now your money, you no go pass your 600K. Some of you, they hotel, they Yahoo, they do the same thing with these politicians they do. They hire motor, carry come anywhere where they like. So you will use your money. It's like you get one idiot from Ngobala that saw me a few days ago and screeched his car. Woo! Behaved as if he didn't see me. That was with people, but I looked at him and smiled. Somebody egonye the motor egonye. Can you talk? Mbondeji ego ha go igwe. People use their hand, buy bicycle, they talk. Do you need to talk? And I've heard so much noise about him and I just laughed. Somebody in your life, politicians go moto. Come on, get out. That's why if I look at media aids, if I write something on the internet and those people supporting them will come and tell me why are you writing this way or why are you saying this? I just shout on that one. Are you not ashamed of yourself that they are paying you to even write your mind? They are regulating you. They are buying what you should say. These fools don't think like human beings. That was why when I had a fallout with these Zion guys and I said, why? Why are you telling me that Ebukobi came to develop my soil? When we have everything it takes, when we have all the monies, allocation that goes to his own place, the one we receive in my local government is more than that. So why are you becoming the responsibility on the innocent young man? Tiling roads and developing our cities should be the responsibility of the government and not on a private individual. After you sold the land for 4 billion to him, the land that does not belong to you. And you're telling me he's coming, and he himself always make a bogus statement. Ngobala was a bush before I came, but plane landed in Ngobala. You didn't land in Abia State. You didn't land, the plane did not drop in your place. Plane landed you on the soil of Ngobala. Conscienceless people. You see, the same mindset, people who follows politicians, these politicians, anybody you see clapping for them, they have the same mind with people who believes in Chris Okafor, the pastor. They have the same mindset with how on earth, no matter how I believe you, I must give chance for a second thought and opinion. Let somebody say one thing or the other. They know about you. Yet no way. Just like on social media, there are complaints that comes to me. I will just look at it and I will just wave it and go my way because that's what the people want. Since I stopped debt recovery or fraud, attending to fraud cases and all that, have I died? Am I not still living? Somebody was busy throwing about money, making videos up and down a few days ago, and I looked at him and somebody brought a complaint of 43 million naira of a vehicle. I couldn't call this young man. He has been responding. If I call him on any vehicle, he responds. And I don't post them. I have recovered vehicles. I didn't post one from the same young man. But I owe him that respect. So far he listened, but I couldn't call on this one. Because I will look at his confidence on camera, the things he does on camera, and I will just be like, if you talk about this guy on social media, people will not believe you. So close it on social media and speak to him on the private. The ones he will respond and the ones he will not respond to, they are equal. Who will you complain to? Can Nigerians ever believe you? The answer is no. People have lost the true conscience of humanity. So far now, the Apadi chop this person money. No problem. Governor. Nothing good has changed in our leadership cycle. Before we came up on social media to, there was a time, this picture you see me posted here, each time Mr. President wants to leave on presidential jet, my own governor will take a private jet and go to Abuja and stand at the presidential wing and just say bye-bye to Mr. President. And when the president is coming back, he will get information. He will fly with Imo taxpayers' money, with Ngobala local government allocation, with your own. He will fly to Abuja. No governor does this thing currently in Nigeria more than my governor. He has a trademark on that. He'll go and say bye-bye to Mr. President until all of us rushed him on social media. That was why he stopped it. That's to show you the power of social media, the power of criticisms. In Ngobala, if you see any political godfather, they are ganging up now against 2027. They are ganging. All of them are joining the governor. All of them are queuing up. All of them are beside him. Omo Yoko, governor, this and that. Thieves. I said, Ndoshi. There is a chukuchuku or kehana on here ogu and ogu and in the bush. The train in Magi Quete. That's what they are. The moment the governor now, you know what they are watching? They want to know whom the governor of Imo State will either front as his successor. They will start queuing up to that man's side. They will start gossiping to that man's table. And that's why I always tell the electorate in Ngobala, before you elect people, did you consider how he managed to get that money? Because if he stole from another person to come and deceive you, he will still steal from you. There is one budget in the mind of a criminal. He looks for something to thief at every minute. He needs what he can steal at every given minute. That's what he needs. And stealing from you is the easiest means. No armed robber uses AK-47 again. No strong criminal uses AK-47 again. They use biro. They use wisdom. Some of these politicians, where are their classmates? They have people whom they must have done businesses with. Where are their classmates? They don't have a classmate. Yet they claim they're educated and they are ruling you. So upon your certificate, somebody is using O-level to rule you. And you are just an ordinary media aide. Why did you then waste those times in the university? Why wasting your time struggling before now? No conscience. No conscience. Zero empathy for humanity. Let's assume the wife of the president maybe comes into this state, now River State, and there is need for women to go pick her, receive her at the airport or thereabout, cheer her up. And at the end of the day, when they sit down at the stadium, the woman decides to bust them 300 million or 500 million. So you'll be clapping. If she had worked hard for that money on her own, she wouldn't give you that money. Every money you give on a campaign ground is always useless to the people. Go and ask them. Even if you give them 500 million, none of those women in that stadium will go home with 50,000. They will share less than 50,000. This situation is everywhere. Now, Senator Okalo opened his mouth and said that Governor Lesoti have received more money, more than what he received while he is the governor. And that he should account for it, less he will sue Lesoti. Oga, you are supposed to be in jail now, but I need to talk to you now. Did you also remember that the governor of Imo State have received more money times 10 of what Owerri Okorocha received? I said times 10 of what the China road constructor, governor who came and took all his family member wants to own land in Owerri. The same way now, all of you commissioners are owning land in Imo State. You don't have receipts. You want to own land in Ngobala because you came with a church and you want to stand beside the church and thief land. Go there and see different things they are doing. And the man of God will not say this one is his own portion. He can't say that. But he knows that you guys are stealing through him. Did you remember that Imo State has the highest gas cubics across the world as at today? Forget about this thing they are telling you in West Africa. I challenge you, I said across the world. If you go talk the truth. See, a state that has this kind of thing, we are higher than Borneo. Borneo gas reserve, the land work where we did. Before you both said 5 billion cubics of gas, be looking at 50 billion cubics. That's white man for you. Do you know how much Imo State makes through that thing? Do you know how much Imo State? So even if governor of Imo State he built flyover, control roundabout, that is chicken money to what is coming in. If you don't know, how much is that flyover, and how much is 3 local government allocation? Only in Imbise that has 3 local governments. Please go to FAC and go their allocation. The allocation of Imbise only for 1 month, 30 days will fix that flyover. You see, and still give you change. It wasn't Julius Berger that did that job. It was one of those mushroom companies. And that's why the flyover is so tiny. So that flyover doesn't worth up to 2 billion. If you don't know. But say these things before Omatro, those yeye people who wants to wear APC cap, anywhere belay face, anywhere you see, whenever you, some of you, the governor does not even know you. Your papa, mama, the governor does not even know. You can never even sit one-on-one with any governor in your entire life if you don't know. I'm informing you. Oh yeah, behave like human being now. For we have so many of those idiots in our place. All they do is anywhere if you just type APC now on Facebook and all of them will rush and come. They will come there and begin to attack you. Their life get better no way. Go to your village. There are people during the election period. This year now consultations are going on. Consultations are going on everywhere. You will be buying drink 50,000, 100,000, 150,000 at a bottle. Not be beans be that too. You go carry and by yourself, go meet one politician, kneel down, beg him, say, Oga, say you want contest for so Tino. When you want to go, he will say, yes. Can I see? Do you have any brand around you? You know what it means? Do you have any envelope? You will drop envelope, maybe 100,000 plus. If not drink of 70, 80K, you buy keep. Why talking to you? Hear this thing. It will tell you, have you gone to see Honorable Uju? Have you gone to see Honorable Uju? Go and see him now. Go and meet him. He will talk with you. He's also a strong force. While you leave his presence, he will call that one on the phone. And then when push it again now, you have to reserve something from you. Just one of my boy came, says he want to see you. Honorable, you know I can't collect money from him, but just get a better thing and give me my own. That is their business. This thing I'm telling you is not joke. It is not. The people that does these things, they don't wear uniform. They don't look different. If people comes to their house, you don't know why those people came there. I'm telling you some of the discussions they do make that you don't know. So the corruption is synced everywhere. It's like the current corruption at the police table right now. If you come, police will tell you that they don't take bribe, but they will tell you to go and withdraw money at the POS. For police to go arrest now in some of the stations, they will charge you 400,000, 300. All of you are aware of this thing I'm saying. They will charge you monies and you'll even be afraid. It's like somebody that came to invite the police that his neighbor carries gun about and threatens the whole street. Police now charges you instead of them to go and protect that thing, because if that person still reserves that gun in his or her position, he might use it to commit crime. Police will not listen. No. Police will charge you 300,000 before they will go there. The 300,000, you can't also make transfer because they don't want any evidence. They are now becoming the chief cornerstone of criminality. You will go to POS and withdraw the money and bring it cash. And first, anybody will call police for you. Look at that person very well. They didn't get money to waste. That's why 80% of your problems you should be going to solve at the police table. Go and solve it at any local place you know you can sort it peacefully. Because even police will frustrate that case. Contest election now from the opposition so that you go know what they tell you. You go to it isn't a play, it isn't to open mouth, they talk. You go there your house, he lost, army go just park, police go come your gate, you can't go out of your own house. So far you are like that time I ran for chairmanship. Do you know what? Do you know? You never see hell. You will be in your house. They will send healers in the morning to right at your gate. You didn't invite them. Oh. They will just mount their pose as if they want to shoot down your gate. Even police is part of the corrupt system. There are another mechanisms. Both the army, I'm not sparing anybody. They have reduced our military to some extent that the police go to Onitsha and see now. If you are crossing Onitsha now, they've blocked road. Get to Awka by this night. Now maybe some of you are watching me from a night bus or something now, or even on the daytime if you pass that road. But at this night, I'm telling you the complaints I've received. I'm verified. Do you know that the soldiers they do block road? From this river state now, if you're going to Ngopala, the checking point close to Nkwala Junction, they block the checking point as at this point. Before you cross, you go and give them 1,000. If these things are verifiable information I'm giving to you, the ones at the airport junction, I think Ngopala, go and try the things I'm telling you. From River State here, and as if you're going to Owerri, you meet several checking points there. They commit buhaha. Who will question them? Criminals in uniform. You cannot filter them because there is no more discipline again. Let's assume the court is up and doing. And at least there are corruption in every policing system across the world. But at least you can still reduce it to an extent. To a standstill point of at least 95% of the officers can be purified. Lastly, how much do you pay them? How much do you pay them? These officers, many of them, their pains also is that after they must have finished serving the nation, you don't also pay them their pension. These people will be struggling, going for protest at National Assembly. You will tear gas them. I don't also pity them because that is what you deserve as a policeman who refused to have sense to do your job peacefully. There are some of these cases that you could have settled between brothers, but because the other person is bringing out more mint money, then you needed to intimidate his brother. At the end of the day, you think you go to your own family house and have peace. Many of you goes home with diabetes. Go and verify this thing I'm telling you. Many of you goes home with diabetes, sicknesses. Many of you goes home with stroke. Those things are natural illnesses as a part of reward to the evils you've done. You can't even build a good house. It's not as if you don't get money. Those 50 naira, 100 naira entering your hands, those are cost money. After you must have dined and swimmed in those evil money, how better is your life? I'm telling you what your pastor cannot tell you. Those your yeye juju you are hanging on your waist as a policeman cannot save you. You can do that job, no casualty. At the end of the day, you retire. When you go home, you have stroke. You have not also escaped. So, because the Bible says that the wages of sin is death, at the class of nature we are taught that it is for sure that death will come. So don't say that you are too strong, or maybe when you practice spiritism, you now think that you can command the earth to sink down and you think you're all over the place. Without you, this world will still move on. Evildoers. Ask Hope Uzodinma what he's doing with the allocation of Ngobala. No politician will, no Ngobala indigene will be this bold with his voice to say the things I say. I'm not afraid of anything because I'm saying the right thing. Allocation on Obata, somebody will hear, or all of you from that local government, all of you there. I'm using my own local government as a case study to other places. All of you, the allocation that comes into your local government is 450 million. At the end of the month, the governor does not spend more than 12 million naira on all of you. The road to Nkuru, how far? If you're going to Umekune, the other day there was a burial at Honorable Ekechi's family. They buried a woman there. A very great and brave woman was laid to rest there. May her gentle soul rest in perfect peace. The governor of Imo State was there. He managed on that bad road to Ibeniyewe. And I thought while they were addressing him, I thought that Honorable Ekechi, or maybe any of those big politicians, at least Ekechi could shift, and that person will use microphone and tell the governor of Imo State, I hope you enjoy the nylon tard. If you cannot do that, you would have invited me. I would have come there with the microphone and say it to his face like this, Koro. They know I can do this thing, but you know why they will not invite me? They don't want the governor to. They don't even want anybody to question him. They will give him a smooth way to live. Omo ambogers. Very wicked people. The whole of Ngobala, the only functional hospital, there's a hospital along Umota. Before you get to Mbotokoya, before you get to the airport, there is a Catholic hospital along that road where P2B came to commission few weeks ago, just about a month ago. That's the only functional hospital, but there is no adequate government hospital functioning today in Ngobala. Shebi, they showed you that mortuary. That mortuary, they say that they sell human parts. There is one thing, everybody was complaining about human parts. They are selling human parts. Did you consider the corpses, the number of corpses you saw on that video? None of you talked about it. Why? Wicked people, wicked generation. Those corpses you see there, they were not rented corpses. So they are corpses of our mothers, corpses of our sisters and our brothers. Those are the people lying down there lifeless. It's just one mortuary out of more than 20 mortuaries in Ngobala. And Abombi said, go to Bonner's place in Imbisa and see, so that you will tell yourself the gospel truth. They are rare. Ebim na mmụọ n'etiti mmụọ ka m na-ekwu eziokwu ka onwe ike si ike nwee ebube. Nature is listening to me. The God of creation is listening to me. Alabufu, from here to every soil and sand and grounds in the land of Imo, they are listening to me. God in heaven is listening to me. The maker of man is listening to me. He heareth me. This is the way it is in many local governments. There are many of you watching me. Many of you typing hallelujah for the governor of your state. Yet you don't have road to your village. But you want to support him because stupidity has suited your system. You don't care. Even if they tie road in your village now, you fall sick now. Once they are tying road in your village now, so many of you will not see tomorrow again. You know why? Because evil, you have dwelled so much in, there are extent poverty will deal with you, even if you have 200 million. Go and look at Charis. Somebody was showing me his picture one day. Say, this man no look fresh. I laugh. I say, poverty, panabitam. Before the man became wealthy. Poverty, rugged, and use and chalk cement. Just go and hear from that man. He was preaching and all the veins upon his face appeared. Till today, all of them refuse to go back inside. Poverty may give him. If poverty gets you at the wrong hour, and the worst poverty is you don't have money, your brain and your head is locked. You are completely stuck inside poverty. You can't come out of it. The first thing, poverty, if poverty wants to buy you, the moment poverty have decided to rip you out of the surface of planet Earth, he will tamper with your integrity. If you have five fine daughters, Okada people will be coming to find them and you won't say anything. Your children will be buying you shawarma. They'll be buying you phone. Daddy, take phone. Once they start buying you all of these things and pleasing you so that their boyfriends can be coming to pick them up in the house, you are finished. At that point, poverty must have tampered with your integrity. Just as poverty must have tampered with the integrity of some of my people from Ngopalao. Poverty don't tamper with some of their mentality. Forget calling them honorable. Honorable that you're putting on native that was sold in Aba. You can't even afford the original Jonkoso material. You can't even buy original cashmere. Highest quality of it. You can't afford it. What makes you an honorable? Is it that red cap on your head that they are selling in Aba for 8,000 or 10,000 naira? With your native that does not even worth up to 100,000. And your yeye shoe you wear once in a while. If this is what made you an honorable, then you today I reduce you from where you are and I return you back to your primary level. Ndiara. Ntry chakam die ha bono nkete. But because the number of fools amongst political parties, the number is high. Go and sit with them and you will be like, sometimes it will be inching your body. Come on, live here. You don't belong here. What are they saying? Position, that's what everybody is dragging in political party. Go and find out, even from the party level to everything they talk about political party is, they drag, primarily, you don't see these ones on camera. They drag position like say tomorrow, no day. Those protests you see is because somebody wants to take over position. What is Frobara and the Wicked Dragon? Who is in charge? The other Okokos, they must have assembled, are equally dragging positions. And Wike is this man that if he wants this position and if he wants to get this thing and fight you, he's ready to make you lose and let him also lose. What a miserable fight. I touched an Ngopala man lives the other day. And I asked him and he said that the governor of Imo State is doing very well. I said, that's very correct, my brother. What has he done? He says, Ihube MCC road Owerri. Ihube Okiwe road, Anualia. Ihube Uzodinma Anualia. Hope Anogara Uros on Kejable Awam Mama. And he painted the road demarcation. Nearly go to the road for second time. After he counted everything, I thought he would have counted his mother's kitchen. He didn't even count one thing on the soil of Ngopala. I looked at him from head to toe. Say, if not to him, fool. What is there? Mad people takes their clothes now to dry cleaner. Mechanic takes their clothes to dry. Women, they carry their own this, go dry cleaner go wash and clean. So somebody's looking good and neat. It doesn't mean. See, do you know why politicians always shave? They shave off their beards, barb their hair, kodo. If you see my governor, look at him. He will barb kodo. It was frustration that inculcated that kodo into them. They always move about to shave it big. These are people who suffered poverty years ago. And the symbol of poverty still reigns in them, that even the ones that hair could fit. During the time of Donald Duke, if you look at him and look at how fresh his hair used to be, you will know that this one, in no start today, don't they chop money, Do you know why they shave off? so that you will not know their age. Once you shave, wipe off all the beards, you won't know their age, number one. Two, that is to less the expenses of shave. When they wake up in the morning, you see them, they shave. They don't play with it. So when they shave and rub Vaseline or maybe PS oil, everywhere will be glittering. They stay under AC for 30 minutes and come out. They will look fresh. They come down, you give them microphone and their ears will be glittering. They'll talk to you and deceive you and give you bundles of money. Any money they give you in bundle, your local government allocation does not come in bundle. It comes in trailer loads. If you don't know. It's like, while you believe in politicians, if you believe in politicians of today and believes in those churches around you, you are finished. Just go and climb scale, weigh yourself, bring pig, put pig on a scale. The pig must weigh more than you. So you should take the position of the pig and let the pig take your position. A pig is far better than you. You know that there are some pigs you cannot buy for 500,000. Those big pigs that gives birth to those small ones they are selling. Some of those big pigs are 700,000 to 800,000. If you don't have anything to do, instead of you to follow a politician, go and buy 2 pigs, 1 male and 1 female. Train them. After some time, those pigs will be given back to other pigs. Piggeries, I think so. And you will start selling. If you have 2 pigs in less than 2 years, those pigs will reproduce and you have a piggery farm. That your piggery farm will give you peace of mind than gallivanting up and down following a politician. If you are a sound truck driver, you drive at the depot, you are making more money than a state assembly member in Imo State. You have heard me say it online severally, that all the state assembly members in Imo State, if you bring them one after the other, 90% of them are still poor people till today. Go and verify this and I'm telling you. At the end of the month, you get 3 million naira. 3 million naira. Unroad no journey no loba fuel na motor with 3 million naira. Salary go remain, why go pay driver? Money go remain, why go fit pay anybody? They are in bondage. The only thing they achieve, the past state assembly members in Imo State, since Owerri Richard Okrocha till today, the only thing they have gained is that they renovated their old house in the village and with 1 Prado that was given to them as a gift. Outside this thing, any of them should come up and bring one thing they have achieved for their people. Not even road. They can't even, no state assembly member in Imo State has the capacity to do 1 road. Minus road, to patch gutter. They don't have the money. I'm not blaming them. I say they are finished. Am I hiding it? I'm telling you. The only one way you go fit hear in voice now. That's why I tell them, don't assume office if you're a poor person. Don't go and take public office. When you know you've not built houses in the village, you've not built houses in the city, you don't have different landed properties, go and sit down. Just, you want a business in Mega. Go and see that. It will be better that money you want to use for campaign, use it and start trading red oil. You will meet up. If you cannot do oil and gas, I told one person, I think 2 weeks ago, see if you cannot do oil and gas, go and do palm kernel oil. It's still oil. So far oil. When they call oil people, you come out. When they say crude oil, you turn back. But when they say men that does oil and gas, join the oil queue first now. Not the oil way they say. Even palm oil, all is oil. Condemn oil, all is oil first. You're a state assembly member in Imo State, Okoko. Mention one, where they chop belly full. Now you have one option around. If you are listening to me, if you're a state assembly member in Imo State, Abia, Anambra, Enugu, don't be Okoko. What you should do is stand up and speak for the people. Your basic salary is 400 and something thousand naira. That is your basic salary. 400 and something. That's your basic salary in Imo. I think Imo Sometimes they get 600 and something. But together with allowance and everything, that amounts to about 3 point something. Either 3,050,000 or 3,100,000. There is no vision in that thing because everybody, both your in-law, everybody, in the state assembly, they will be requesting at the end of the month, if you get even 1 million naira on your own, I challenge you na lie. Because all these state assembly members, for your earliest information, many of them don't see the governor. There are state assembly members in Imo State that only meet with governor when he calls them as mushrooms and call them meeting. That's the only time they see governor. Don't listen to them or don't be afraid of all of them. All of them are hungry poopies. I'm exposing things you should know. A state assembly member in Rivers State before now has more money more than a federal House of Representative member. A state assembly member, even currently in Rivers State, one of the state assembly members in Rivers State is times 5 richer than a state assembly member in Imo State. I know they tell you super story. I'm telling you what I know, what is obtainable. A local government chairman in Rivers State is by far comfortable than a federal House of Representative member in Imo State. Look at this thing I want to upload now. This is a brand new Caterpillar acquired by a local government council chairman. This is not fairly used. This is not Tukumbo. The Caterpillar is brand new. It's parked at Eche council headquarters here in Rivers State. I want to ask you, your local government chairperson or chairman in your local government in Imo State, what are they doing? They cannot, I challenge you, no local government chairman in Imo State can go to the market tomorrow morning and buy 100 pieces of shovel. They don't have such money. Why? Allocation is coming. They have already primarily signed it out. And all this idiot with white native telling you that, I call them idiot because they can't do anything. The only thing they can do now is when you see me as a politician, you zoom out from my side. I continue my journey. I don't care. You don't feed me. I don't feed you. I am better than you, Seth. Shut up. So I need to tell you what will even pain you because it is nothing but the truth. And when he gave me, is there any state assembly member you know in Imo State that has bought a new car the last 2 years? Certainly none of them. Because the thing has even tied them down. Eche, council chairman, bought this brand new Caterpillar. The whole local government chairman in Imo State, if you put all of them together, pound them inside one motor, they cannot afford 2 tires of this Caterpillar. I said all of them, put them together as at now. They don't have such money. Does the allocation come? Yes. If they have access to allocation, can they buy these things? Yes. So why are they not buying it? Because they don't have access. Can any of you talk? No. Why? You are afraid of the governor of Imo State. It's only me that can talk as at this point on the soil of Imo without being afraid of Governor Hope Uzodinma. Yes, I don't need a boom mad. I don't need a man. I don't need the mad who may watch you. Ya, you see, boy, ya, it here on the grand cell. Oga, no be everybody will go kill. No be everybody. Power leaves people. People don't leave power. When power will leave you, you won't even know. The only way for you to succeed as a state assembly member is touch the microphone when you go to any event. Tell them to on camera. They will point you. They will point the camera at you. You start saying your experience. You start saying things you have seen and the things you are seeing. Start questioning the governor about your constituency, your local government allocation. Not be everything where they carry come, you go stamp them. Look, do you know why many of you don't know who is the Speaker of Imo State? Currently. Should I tell you why? Even in Anambra State, those of you from Anambra, Enugu, Abia, many of you don't know the name of your speaker. All right? You know why? Because these guys, they have been bought over by the governor. They don't need to talk. See, for now, the state assembly is totally abolished in the whole southeast. Since the time of Owerri Sokrocha till today, have you ever heard anywhere that any state assembly since 2015 till today, have you ever heard of any state assembly in the whole of southeast dare tries to impeach the governor? Have you ever seen such? Certainly no. Do you know why? Because they are afraid. They can't even try such. The speaker, Imo State House of Assembly, is only known as the speaker when you see his vehicle cross with plate number. That is the only place you can know him. His name is Honorable Right Honorable Chike Olembe, either Olembe or something. That should be his name. I think he's from either Ihutubom. Either he's from Ihutubom or something. He's the speaker of the 10th Assembly of the Imo State House of Assembly. Nobody knows him. Nobody. I challenge you that all of you listening to me on social media here knows Governor Ezeoku more than the way you know the Imo State Speaker. In the whole world, I am more popular than the Imo State Speaker. Do you know why I am more popular than the senator representing Owerri Zone, my senatorial district? The senator there currently, I am more popular than Senator Ezenwu Onyewuchi. You know why? They always say amen, amen, everything they talk. So when you stay on the side of amen, always nobody will know you. The whole of Ngobala. If you mention Ngobala now, if you type Ngobala even on Google self, Google will either mention Governor Ezeoku also. Just type popular sons of Ngobala or something. If you don't see Governor Ezeoku, man, phone get abolish. So even the state assembly member, I am more known, more popular. He's also his wife is also a commissioner under this administration. The both of them, yet no electricity in his village. No third road though. One small place like this produced the state assembly member, produced Federal House of Representative member, and the other sides of Ngobala agreed and kept quiet. Till today, they can't talk. Why? They're afraid of the governor. What I'm telling you is nothing but the truth, the way it is. If you like, you take it. If you like, you live the truth. The more you continue following politicians like Toro, one day they will fall into the pit with you. This is the highest job they have spread in Ngobala. Every young youth want to follow. If I look at some of them, they just walk up to me and say that I'm honorable. This I say honorable what? How did you become an honorable? I say, I ran for councillorship before. Come on, go and sit down at the corner. Come, go and sit down one corner. Get your hair, get your something. Go and start producing one thing or the. If you don't see anything to produce, in Ngobala will have pawpaw is one of the most cheapest food in Ngobala. Go and plug pawpaw. Be waving it to Lagos. People will be buying it there. Pawpaw will make you rich. Instead of you telling me that you are an honorable guinea. Some of them, I'm honorable social person. Yes, what made you an honorable? I have worked with the state assembly member. Former state assembly. I am his PA. Personal idiot. Or personal protector. So if you are his personal assistant, so what? does that qualify you as an honorable? Because he has heard the smell of criminality on that table, he wants to join. If Hana Choka, anywhere, when they say the honorable member is here with his entourage, a Mali from Ebino with little exercise book, Ijinaka and Bairo, Lodo, the world has moved far beyond what. You know one thing these idiots don't understand? If you leave that politician you are working with and get to your village, you will see one small boy that is doing better than you and your guy. No, just no. Suari we are Zuzuari wap and down. Oto no moto gisoria. Ahayata moto unu go occasion. You see the fake life around him and you join him. One day I went for an event somewhere in Imo State and the state assembly member came in with a full hills of police. I laugh inside me. Look at that we don't get level. I know that inside me, there I am seated. If you watch, I know that these are rented uniform men you went and rented that day. Possibly pay them 200 and they'll follow you for an event because the election is by the corner. So you need to show people. You even come before the people to pose upon their suffering. Their sufferings. Instead of them to question this your aliburafo, question this your madness, they will be clapping for you, honorable Kaige, sir. By the judge, one honorable Kaige. So many of you sang it last 4 years. Today you are in the mortuary. Some people joined you to sing it 8 years ago. Today they are in the grave. No paracetamol to treat them. They passed on. They are in the grave right now. You that is still living that should have had sense. See, I went to my village last year and I looked around everywhere from A to Z in the whole of the community. Everything has remained the same. The past 10 years, nothing has changed. The last 35 years, there has never been any third road done by or constructed by this, by the government, in fact. In the whole of Unto autonomous community, there's nowhere they have constructed any road. The last, by the government, the last 35 years till today. I'm telling you that this thing is happening in one of the oldest communities in Ngopala, if not the oldest autonomous community. Should be the oldest as of today. Into autonomous community. The oldest as of today. And I challenge you, outside this community, if you get to, I can mention 4 other autonomous communities within our surroundings. The last 35 years equally, there has never been any health center around there and no light, no electricity completely, not even a single pole in some of these communities. I'm not talking about my community again. Then there has never been anywhere the government dropped a trip of chipping for any construction. But can I tell you that the governor of Imo State has been to my community before for campaign, for official campaign. He landed with assorted jeeps and all that. At the middle of dust, you need to see this man cruising inside dust. That's why I said, pigs lives in the swine. When you see a politician driving on a bad road, just go and take a picture of him, then take a picture of a pig inside a gutter. The both of them has the same look of a picture. I'll leave you tonight because I'm angry. I will leave you. Otherwise, I have a lot to tell them. I wish they can sit Tinubu down, sit Hope down, sit all these governors down and let them listen to me. After I must have told them everything I have to tell them, then they should buy me. They should take my head and go. But I will make sure I tell them what I will tell them. When they give them food for 1 week, they won't be able to eat it. Because I will tell them things I can't even say here now. They are rural. You're sympathizing with Nigeria. That your brother you are sending, if you are living abroad, listen to me, I want you to be mean. Be mean and brutal. Ask any of your relation if he or she has PVC. Permanent voter's card. Ask them if they have. If they have, ask them their choice. 2, why would that your brother start disturbing you to send him money from Nigeria, from Africa? You that is suffering abroad. You wear one picture, 9 day your WhatsApp status, and you and I knows too well that even overseas their clothes self you no get. That's why you wear jacket often, both in winter and summer. You don't inside jackets. Due to no house, nothing. At the end of the day, instead of you to run for your dear life, they are disturbing you. They are making you to pose and tell them life will get better. When they can face the government here and get what belongs to them, why are they disturbing you? They are disturbing you to send them money from a country that is well fixed by their government. Challenge those your brothers to make move here. If you die, then carry your corpse, come back from abroad. And this your brothers is his chance. They are returning your corpse with 2 or 3 Ecolag bag attached to it. That's your bag. That's your traveling bag. They will leave your corpse in the mortuary. Your brothers will start fighting for who will first search the bag if you don't know. Go and take this thing I've said to you tonight somewhere. If you die abroad, life will continue here. In fact, today, brings of it, if you buy abroad now, your mama, even your mama will continue life. If you buy abroad in less than 1 week, your sister Gejekwa may pay quick here to another man somewhere. So you, the only person that does not matter is you. If you like, take truth. If you like, bitching and transform because I've said the truth to you. That's like when I see those idiots them gallivanting around politicians. I look at them and laugh. Do you know how many persons who work for politicians bet their life and everything? At the end of the day, they are the hospital. Some of them are carrying crutches as of today. They can't even walk. They PR politician hit. How better is their life today? Don't even have sense. Don't have sense. If I finish talking, be at the comment section, abuse me. Don't ever have sense. Any day you have sense, I will quarrel with you. Don't ever have sense in your entire life. Be moving like a zombie. Don't ever sit down and think. Train your children from the corridors of a politician table or through the prayers of your pastor. If you have business to do with somebody, you first run, go and tell your pastor. Let your pastor decide for you. When your wife is there, when your husband is there, you ignore. The native doctor and go tell you, say the business go move. Chineke ga-agbago this year. Chineke ga-agbago this year. Since your pastor na him get your own opinion. Seek and ye shall get. Ask of the Lord that giveth all wisdom, and he shall give you wisdom. The wisdom you need now is to run close to your pastor. Pastor will no marry, or your reverend father will not get family. Your reverend father will never walk anywhere before. Your pastor, many of you fail to understand that your pastor failed in his business before he jacked the Bible and said that God called him. He failed in his business. So somebody will do business, fail for the business. Now I want to advise you how you want to go China, go carry business, they come. Somebody who has never worked all his life. The only money they settled him with, he should have started business with. He crushed down the business in one Ashawo joint and now came back and said that God called him. God called you, but you need to pass through Ashawo. It's like somebody drinking beer and said that God called him. Sarakus, drop that bottle of beer in your hand and follow me. That is a lie. God is not a drunkard, and God does not attend events in beer parlor. I will stop tonight because if I continue talking, you may have sense. Let there be no complete sense upon you. Remain in your foolishness. If you see 5 bottles of beer, knock them, make you forget your problem. Smoke Igbo, smoke fuel. Meet Aboki people, make them help you tear your brain, give you solution. Give our what's the name of the other one? Eyes. Make sure you eyes up. Make sure you smoke eyes, warm and fuel. Don't even pity yourself at all, because if I advise you now, you won't listen. So there is no need. Remain foolish as you have chosen to remain. Then for the little of you that decide to have sense, may sense never depart from you. Africa is totally irredeemable. But we are trying the little of our best to fix it. Do you know why? The crowd of you can't be here watching me. Those people whom are not watching me right now, who watches me only when I am doing their preferred things, they are very, very unserious. Think very, very well. If you use your hand by yourself or your foolishness by you, the clock can never stop moving. The clock stops moving is only according to that one in your house, because you cannot afford battery and you don't know how to maintain it. But ordinarily, if you lie down, the clock continues. It says the clock is ticking right now. The time is ticking, right? That's how it is ticking to the last minute when Uzodinma will leave office. Many of you who offended people, you will start paying for them. Power will go into another man's hands one day through one crooked means or thereabouts. And Janyoma as a governor, I did Janyoma on so many commitments. Now, until any day these youth are ready to fix this country, when you vote, you stand there, defend it. Defend whatever you must have voted. And don't vote any idiot. By their fruit you shall know them. Don't go there and vote any fool. Let him go to his father's house and stay. And look for something else to do. Now today they are saying it that politics is the easiest means. You know why a lot of people want to contest for election? Some guys are doing well in their field though. They want to contest for federal house or state house of assembly. The essence of contesting for election is not as if they have any experience or maybe they want to fix anything at all. They are not coming because of all of these things. They are only coming because they want to be addressed as a honorable. This it's like the deputy speaker from Abia State. Just look at his shoulder now. The federal deputy speaker, Honorable Benjamin Kano. If you see his shoulder here and convoy, he will just raise his shoulders. He's tall, or they're paralyzed. Come on, stop that nonsense. Convoy up and down. He even moves on triumph. People are clapping for him. Emeki Hedio was former federal house of was a former federal deputy speaker, and did not move like this. They will come in and you'll be clapping for him with your own country resources. Before this guy got to that level, does he move with 2 cars? I'm asking Benjamin Kano. Do you move with 2 cars? The man that is telling Ale Soti that he's not doing anything there. As simple as Ale Soti. This one is coming to challenge him. And you will see people that will stand tomorrow that they want to support Benjamin Kano to become the next governor of Imo State. I mean Abia State. I pray you leave that position and go and contest for governorship so that when you fail, you go back to your village and stay. Just leave this one where you hold on because you want to leave that federal deputy speaker you are. Instead of you to get re-elected, hide your head. Get re-elected and go there and hide. I will see where you will get money to fuel those convoys by the time you leave office. They live so much exotic lives that they cannot even afford individually. On their own private mood, they cannot afford that life. Only you want triumph, they follow you. 15 vehicles, they follow you. Mad. Ndi Igbo. Ori agi gemre Ndi Igbo that time aga forget there. Oh and I go will we go down here and the alternative green with a 1 carton color trouser always. And they talk about okay, what Ale Soti daddy abamachade. Can you do any extra thing that Ale Soti has never done now? They are only angry because somebody has come to prove them wrong. May God bless the governor of Abia State. Governor Ale Soti. Then look at the kind of prayer I will pray for the governor of Imo State. Because the Bible said that we should pray for you. May God give you sense to return the monies that belongs to the people of Ngobala. Use it to work for them or allow them to take charge of their money. May God take you away, take your eyes away from the allegations of Ngobala. Amen. I've finished praying for you. Therefore, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, may God will make you to stay in Nigeria and work for Nigerians and stop visiting Nigeria from abroad. That's the prayer I pray for you. Amen. Then to Governor Simlaye Fubara, may God give you the grace to conquer your enemies, that you may be able to focus to work for the people of Rivers State. Finally, may God bless and God honor.